Hello, this is Shanny from Happy Hour News. This episode may contain graphic subject matter that might not be appropriate for all listeners. Be advised. Still a bunch of shit. Fucking, I can't drink. Sanchez is drinking. When I drink, he won't drink.
It isn't that I won't drink. I don't want to drink. I mean,
same thing.
Oh, it's not the same thing.
Fucking thing.
It is not the
He doesn't want to drink with me.
It has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with it.
No, you're not that important, Shanny, for me to decide my drinking around.
Last few episodes, I got hammered, and you sat there sober as a fucking judge.
I will have you know that the last episode we did, I was about half hammered myself. I sat here and I drank the rest of that bottle of whiskey that you just threw the empty away.
No.
So there.
Well, I have to go back and watch it then.
Yeah.
So I don't remember.
Yeah. It's because you're drunk.
I almost took a drink of my microphone. So fucking sober right now.
Easy, Shanny. Take it easy.
I'm drinking water. We're doing this on a Saturday. It's somewhat sober Saturday for me.
Yeah, I've had
totally
one half
sober.
of a sip.
And I'm giving you shit.
And you're giving me shit, so I'm not drinking just for that.
Whatever. You're going to waste that?
You're going to guilt me? Yeah, I'm going to throw it away. You're going to guilt me into not
fucking
drinking.
A, I'm guilting you, son of a bitch.
My mother had nothing to do with it. If she was here, she'd be drinking. She wouldn't give a fuck about either one of us, whether we were.
No. Fuck you both. So welcome back, everybody. Happy Hour News Team. We're doing this on a Saturday, sober Saturday for us, but we got a fucking show for you, and if you're fucking squeamish and don't like to see like the fucking thumbnail of the video or the beginning of the video showed you that the planet's fine, the people are fucked.
People are fucked.
And I want to show off my wife's dart shirt. Yes, I'm wearing my wife's shirts. It's from Bernie's Esquire in downtown Dickinson. All the money I've ever spent there, and I've never once bought a shirt or any piece of swag from them. So I'm going to steal this from the wife because it has nothing to do with the dart team she's on.
No. Also, she owes it to you for trying to poison you for all that time. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So a little caveat before we get started in this. Some of these stories are kind of old because we've been saving them.
Yeah.
Like the first one I got lit up here is from
Okay, I wasn't done
22nd.
plugging Bernie's yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I can't read
because the
your
Rocket
mind.
38s are going to be playing there on the 26th, I believe, February 26th. And this comes out, let's see. Yes, February 26th at the Dive Bar Biker Ball at the Esquire. And they got a fucking album coming out February 11th. And I talked to Ross and I said, hey, we got to get you guys on the show. And he said, sounds like fun.
Yeah.
But he works mostly nights now, so I said, even if it's after the release, it's going to be a party, so don't worry about it.
Well, we might be able to do another Saturday show. I mean, where's he working at now?
At the school.
Oh,
in Taylor.
The Taylor School?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Janitorizing?
I don't know.
Cool.
Custodian, dick.
Yeah, janitorizing.
But no, we're going to have them back on the show. I know we had some.
Did you get the name of their album?
Every Star Shoots.
Every Star Shoots. Nice.
And it's a pretty cool fucking cover. We'll show it right here. Check them out. February 11th, new Rocket 38's first Rocket 38's album, actually. We had a few songs that we've played from them at the end of our show. And the last time we had them on, I forgot to turn the fucking camera on or some shit happened. So we didn't get them filmed, but I did film 3 music videos for them. Rocket in the Free World, Billie Jean, and Come Together.
So yeah, are they got these aren't covers on their new album, are they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I talked to Brian. I think he said that they had written.
Yeah. They if there is any covers, there's maybe one.
Yeah.
Because that's how they roll. They write their own shit.
Oh, yeah.
So
then when they do a cover, they kind of put their own spin on it anyway.
Yeah, so everybody be on the lookout for that February 11th. And keep your ears and eyes open for YouTube video and maybe a YouTube, depends on if I have my poop in a group. I was pretty drunk when they showed up last time, so.
Yeah, and it was kind of a mad rush, too. I mean,
yeah.
Everybody kind of got late. And
yeah. So, without further ado, let's get into the fucked up shit on the internet. What one do you got up first?
I got on the pregnant woman, fatally shot after her baby shower. This is from last November.
It's probably like 4 months ago.
Yeah, it'd be December, January. Yeah, 3 months ago. November 22nd.
Okay. Mr. Technicality. Does that whiskey make you all technical now?
Fuck you.
I'm thinking November, December, January, February. 4 months ago. No. 3 months ago. It was end of November.
Fuck you. So the Philadelphia,
PA.
Yeah. It says KYW. I don't know. That must be a radio station or something.
KY. W.
Yeah.
W.
Hey, you said KY. Pregnant woman in Philadelphia was gunned down and killed in front of her home returning from her own baby shower. Detectives say the shooting was domestic in nature. The shooting happened just after 8:30 p.m. Saturday outside the expectant mother's home in the Lawncrest neighborhood of Philadelphia as she unloaded gifts from her baby shower.
So she was unloading shit out her van.
Yeah.
And somebody drove by and popped a few caps in her ass.
Well, it said that the killing was domestic in nature, as in domestic violence, as in it was probably her, the father.
Baby
of
daddy.
Her baby, maybe. You just heard like boom, 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 like 9 boom sounds, and it definitely didn't sound like firecrackers, a neighbor said. She was on the sidewalk on the passenger side, laying there. Her door was wide open because someone just left her there to die. Police say that she was shot in the head and stomach, with the suspects firing at least 11 shots toward the abdomen. Officials pronounced the mother to be and her child dead nearly 10 minutes apart. Detectives described the attack as targeted and domestic in nature.
So I'm guessing the baby daddy wanted nothing to do with that.
Yeah, or it could have been maybe the baby daddy's ex-wife, or I mean, so far it hasn't said if they have a single suspect. It seems to be a turn in the tide. Years ago, it was very, very rare to hear of a woman getting shot. Now it seems to be more and more prevalent, the police commissioner said. An investigation continues. Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney tweeted that the news was deeply upsetting and heartbreaking. He said that the city is offering a $50,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest in a case.
You know, This is probably a bad night to do these dark stories because it's going to get me all depressed and I want to drink.
Well, this is the stories that we got up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But we picked a fucked up fucking weekend to do them. My sober weekend. I had to dust off the old halo.
I don't
I'll
have
just
anything
take a
to
drink.
say. Yeah.
I'll just take a drink.
There's no reason in the world why I shouldn't drink. I mean, I'm not on call.
Yeah. I'm just going to make you feel like shit when you do.
Yeah. Well, the alcohol usually takes care of that the next day. I feel like plenty like shit.
The killing comes as Philadelphia inches towards a new homicide record. As of Sunday, 3 months ago, there have been 496 homicides so far in 2021. That's a 13% increase from 2020. Yeah. That's fucking dark, man.
I'm going to look up and see if there's any updates to this.
What? Speak up.
I said I'm going to look see if there's any updates to this story.
Okay. And I'll read the next fucked up story.
All
Do we
right.
have a fucked up Florida man story? Let me scroll through these here.
Yeah, you go look
real
through
quick. Virginia, California, Ohio. Ooh, Allen's. Fuck. We'll do this one. How about that?
Okay, which one is it?
A crazed pharmacist, creep sentenced to 25 years after raping, decapitating, and boiling a teen's head.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. A crazed pharmacist has been sentenced to 25 years behind bars, which is not enough, in my fucking opinion,
No.
for raping a 19-year-old fashion design student, then decapitating and boiling her fucking head and ripping out all her fucking teeth. See, I want a fucking drink. Maybe this first half will just be dark stories. We're going to have to get into some lighthearted shit for the second half.
All right.
Torbanov, 28, brutalized. Oh, these are both foreigners in Kazakhstan in March after she apparently went to his apartment in the southeastern city of Almaty to measure him for a suit. She probably got a little close on the inseam, huh? A surveillance video captured the lunatic ushering his victim into an elevator shortly before unleashing his barbaric attack. Investigators believe this fucking guy raped and murdered this fucking gal who worked in a local tailor shop because she refused his demand for sex. See? She was measuring his inseam, and he got hard and said,
It says, up
give
to
me
the
some.
left. Yeah.
Give me some chong chong.
Yeah, or I'm going to cut your head off and boil it in the water.
Pull your teeth out. Yeah. After killing her, this douchebag sought to cover his tracks by beheading her and ripping out her teeth and nails, the court heard. When he saw the photographs of the body parts, we saw that each nail was removed, every tooth was knocked out, and all put in separate plastic bags. God, I hope that was done after, post-mortem.
Yeah.
Because that would be painful as fuck.
That would be.
Why did he need to do this if he's not a maniac? He just needed to hide the killing. Why did he knock out every tooth and cut off each nail? Well, dental records for one. Nails, I'm not so sure. I mean, he should have just took her fingerprints.
He's just a fucking freak. Why did he have to cut off her head and boil it in the water?
When cops broke into the pharmacist's apartment after this girl's brother raised the alarm, the fiend reportedly sliced his own throat. Oh, my God. Check out this girl. She's a fucking hottie.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Poor gal.
Yes, he figured if he couldn't have her, nobody would, right?
Well, he killed my sister and spent about 24 hours dismembering her. Jesus, fuck.
There's some sick fuckers out there.
The judge sentenced him to 25 years, but I thought he said he cut his own throat.
Yeah, but they rushed him to the hospital.
Oh, they saved his ass, huh?
Yep.
He scattered the victim's body parts in trash cans across the city. How big was this city? How hard did he try? I couldn't pronounce it.
Kazakhstan, huh?
Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
I think we have listeners there.
Almaty.
If she was one of them, we got one less listener.
Yeah. The city of Almaty in Kazakhstan. Ugh. Kazakhstan's a huge country, too. It is. I didn't realize it was that big.
This is Oklahoma. This is Texas. This is Texas. We don't got no Florida man.
No Florida
even
man?
a Florida man ain't that fucked up, I'm guessing, to bring us some dark stories.
You got a Detroit man.
Hey, you got the same ones I do.
Yeah, Virginia.
I just said all them.
Oh, okay. I wasn't listening.
Of course not. So, we got a Texas hunting accident. This one I heard about a while back. 11-year-old girl dies after father shoots her in a Texas hunting accident.
Oh, man.
I bet he feels like a piece of shit.
Of course he does.
11-year-old girl died after being accidentally shot by her father on a hunting lease some time ago. The Harrison County Sheriff's Officer identified the girl, but we ain't going to say her name. She was enrolled in the 6th grade, and that's fucked up. The 11-year-old gunshot victim had life-threatening injuries. Medics requested a helicopter, but all helicopters have been grounded due to inclement weather. In Texas?
Well, yeah.
What was it, windy?
Well, they were, they get bad weather. They get hurricanes and shit down there, too,
Emergency personnel took the wounded child to Christus Good Shepherd Medical Center. I wonder what the fuck happened. After life-saving efforts were administered, she was pronounced dead.
Accidentally shot her with a high-powered rifle on a hunting lease a couple miles from downtown Hallsville.
This is a long article.
Yeah. The father told them he thought he had spent 2 cartridges while in the stand and remembered loading 4 into the rifle. He says he ejected 2 near the vehicle.
And 1 went back into the chamber after he ejected it.
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing fucking the wife did when she went out target shooting. She had, I don't know how many in the magazine.
Right.
But she shot, ejected, and then rechambered around and loaded the gun in the case.
Ah.
Oh, man, was I fucking
Yeah,
hot.
I remember you were pretty mad.
People out there in podcast land, Little Gun Safety 101. Before you eject a round, you take out your magazine.
Or before you package your rifle.
Before you even eject the round, if you're done shooting, you take out your magazine. You eject the round. So then when you put your bolt back in, there's nothing else to get back in there.
Well, mine I can't do that. Because mine doesn't. Mine's got an internal magazine.
So how do you load it? Through the bolt?
Yeah. I pull the bolt back and I shove them down into the rifle.
Ah. See, old timers out there.
I mean, I can dump it.
Yeah, you dump it.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is regardless of what you're doing, when you're putting that gun away, when you're storing that weapon,
it's empty.
It's empty. Empty. In fact, I usually store mine without the bolt.
Empty.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't have this fucking hunting accident. Man, I feel bad for the dad. I bet you he's just fucking, I wonder if there's any updates on the story of Texas man takes his life because he can't live with shooting his daughter.
I'm not even sure. I would consider this a hunting accident more than just a gun accident.
A hunting accident would be like, well, I thought that was a deer, but it was my 11-year-old daughter.
Or if they were walking down a trail and somebody fell and the gun discharged. But that's just poor gun
safety.
Yeah, gun safety. That's bad. That's
bad news bears.
Yeah, dark.
So we told you at the beginning of this episode, if you can't handle these stories, you better just maybe fast forward another 15, 20 minutes, and we're going to get to some light shit for our second half.
And the reason we're doing this is because we look for stories, all week long, and these always pop up, and we kind of go, well, that's kind of dark
that's really fucking dark. We're not that.
And then we figured, well, what we'll do is we'll just pile them all into one show. Get them out of the way.
Get them the fuck out of the way. You know what? I'm pretty sure this isn't the end of it. So there's probably going to be 3, 4, 5 volumes of this Tales from the Dark Side.
I'm thinking we might want to
space them,
and maybe for do a big Halloween extravaganza, or
maybe every 6 months we'll do.
Yeah.
So 6 months from now will be August. Let's do it every year.
Halloween. We'll do a Halloween show.
Oh, what do we got? Yeah, well, Halloween, we'll do something for Halloween this year, hopefully. Which one do you want to do next? I really don't want to pick one because they're all fucking depressing.
I like this one.
I bet you do, you sick fuck.
Well, this one at least has a weird, sick kind of tinge of humor to it. Murder suspects allegedly had sex in victim's bed while she died in the next room. Yeah, 2 people accused in the murder of an Oklahoma woman allegedly had sex in the victim's bed while they heard her struggling to live in the next room, authorities say. Brindley Dennison, 25, and Nicholas Johnson, 28, used a crowbar to brutally beat 29-year-old Sarah McGuire in her Tulsa home on January 4th, according to an affidavit from Tulsa police.
Crowbar is a good band.
Is it?
Yep.
Sounds like it's a pretty handy murder weapon, too.
Oh, man, look at this chick. Was this the murdered chick, or is this the girl that's fucking...
I don't know. Where are you getting your picture?
Right there.
That is... I think that's her, yeah.
That's her. Check her out.
Yeah.
She's got one of them dermal piercings. She's no longer alive.
The pair are facing charges of first-degree murder and vehicle theft. Police reportedly...
No. That is the fucking suspect.
Oh, that's the suspect?
Well, keep scrolling.
Well, I'm still reading.
I think him and her, these two right here, I don't know if she resembles the one we just showed, or I don't know. Keep reading.
Okay, police reportedly executed a welfare check at McGuire's home a little after 5 p.m. on Friday and found McGuire unresponsive in her living room. She had obvious signs of trauma to her head and face and was pronounced dead at the scene. During their investigation, officers learned from McGuire's family that her vehicle and credit cards had been stolen. Dennison of Sapula, Oklahoma, and Johnson of Tulsa were arrested the next day when they were found sleeping in the stolen vehicle at a Whataburger in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Whataburger's pretty good.
I've never been to one. Once in custody, the pair gave officers a full confession of beating the victim about the head with a crowbar, fleeing the scene by stealing the victim's vehicle, and funding the trip with the victim's stolen credit cards.
Not very fucking bright, are they?
I mean,
well, actually, she looks like her. If that's her, she could have possibly got away with it.
oh no, these the two lower pictures.
Yeah,
Those are the
murderers.
Yeah, the one
Above is the victim.
Is the victim, yeah.
But she looks like her.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Same color eyes, but that's about it. I'm wondering how that, will we beat her to death? Well,
with a crowbar.
Let's have sex in her
Let's
bed.
go fuck.
Yeah, and then we'll steal her car. We'll drive to Arkansas, get a Whataburger, sleep in the car, and then confess to her crime.
What do they got to lose, I guess?
Yeah, brain cells are a terrible thing to lose,
Our family has suffered a devastating blow this week, she said, the sister. Well, so did her sister from a crowbar. That was kind of sick, huh?
Yeah, Johnson told cops that he and Dennison were in an intimate relationship. However, she was also in a relationship with McGuire. According to the affidavit, Johnson was jealous of the relationship between the victim and Dennison. Johnson said that he and
fatal
Dennison
attraction
had sex in the victim's bed after the murder and that he could still hear the victim in the living room struggling to live while he was having sex with Dennison in the bedroom. He added he knew McGuire was still alive. Johnson told police Dennison had helped him plan the murder and threw the clothing the two had worn out of the vehicle window as they fled, according to the affidavit.
I'm done with
She
that.
drove most of the way.
Okay. Who cares? Who fucking cares who drove?
Well, they're caught now.
The world is fine and people are fucked, huh?
That's right.
Oh, man. Do we even want to do anymore? I'm pretty fucking depressed right now. Oh, man.
This one
16-year-old girl mistaken for intruder fatally shot by father at home in Ohio. The 16-year-old girl whom police said was mistaken for an intruder early Wednesday morning was fatally shot by her father. Police said they received a call around 4:30 in the morning saying that someone inside the home had shot at what he believed to be someone breaking in after the house's security system was activated. The 911 call obtained by dispatch was made by the mother of a 16-year-old girl who said that the teen had been shot in the garage by her father, who was believed she was an intruder. Jesus Christ.
I mean, you don't even wait to
I
see
bet
who it is.
she
you're
fucking
shooting at.
snuck out, I bet you.
Yeah, well,
And returning home at 4:30 in the morning, and Dad's like, I got something for you. Fuck. Harrison's father can be heard on the call, which lasts more than 8 minutes, distraught and asking what his daughter was doing. Both parents are heard begging for the girl to wake up and asking when police will arrive. Officers arrived on the scene about 5 minutes after the call was placed. She was taken to the hospital where she died about an hour later. Fuck me.
yeah.
I'm done reading that story.
Yeah, anyway, we're probably done with this shit.
I don't know if we should even go on because that's pretty fucking depressing shit.
It is.
God damn it.
One more. And this one is just fucking bizarre. Sad and bizarre.
We had 10 stories that we were going to bring up, but as this goes on, I don't want to fucking do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't blame you guys if you don't want to listen or watch this because you know what? I fucking wouldn't.
This is the last one. Police. Mom stabbed, beaten with baseball bat by her own sons, aged 12 and 16.
San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, they're accused of stabbing and brutally beating their own mother. According to authorities, the incident happened early Wednesday morning.
That sounds like a domestic
That was
incident.
this month, or this past month, January.
January 26th.
Yeah.
That was last week.
After the attack, the woman managed to call 911 for help. She is hospitalized in critical condition. The boys aged 12 and 16 were taken into custody. So she didn't die. So we'll leave on an up note. One of our victims didn't die.
I wonder if they're going to be tried as adults, like aggravated assault or assault with a deadly weapon.
I don't know. Remember the Mendez brothers?
Well, their
did it for
victims
money,
didn't survive.
Yeah, I know, and they did it for money.
And they didn't get any.
And from the looks of the apartment building these guys live in, they don't have enough money that's worth killing for.
They were pissed, I bet you. Mom wouldn't let them have a cell phone or something. Shit.
Yeah.
So,
the news you didn't know you needed.
Well, this is the news you didn't want to fucking hear ever.
Yeah. No shit.
Well, we could give you the, we'll put the links up on happyhournewsteam.com right here. And I'm going to read off just the headlines for the next 4 that we had up, just so you guys know why we didn't want to keep going. Detroit man is granted $5,000 bond days after seeing his pregnant wife with twins, girlfriend on fire, burning 60% of her body. Democrat DA who supports bail reform admits bond was woefully inadequate. 5 children have died and several injured in a freak bouncy castle accident. Fucker wasn't tied down, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the wind got it. No, it was a helicopter came. Something.
Well, that looks like a rescue helicopter. They probably had to get air flighted out of there.
Oh, yeah, the gusts of wind caused the bouncy castle to fly into the air.
4 bodies found in Virginia are victims of shopping cart killer. I was following this story for a while. This dude left his victims in a shopping cart. 14-year-old killed by police as they shot at suspect.
That was the one that was in the mall, right?
That's in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Yeah, that one got a lot of mainstream media.
So for those of you who are sick in the fucking head and want to read about that shit, you can come to happyhournewsteam.com.
We'll have links.
And we'll have links to these stories. And let's try to, we have like a Florida man we could just kind of give a little sneak peek into.
Well,
because just a little something to cleanse the palate, so to speak.
How about, I don't know if this is from Florida, 20,000 coconuts filled with liquid cocaine seized by shocked officials.
Fucking A. Stay tuned for part 2.
Cocaine
God
nuts.
damn. Cocaine, coconuts?
Cocaine nuts.
Oh, nuts.
Yeah, coconuts.
Oh, coconuts.
Yeah.
Those are nuts, though.
Right. Well,
coconuts are not nuts.
Well, but they're called coconuts. I don't know.
But they're not nuts.
Well, why would they not be a nut? They are a seed.
They're not a nut.
How do you what's the difference between a coconut and a regular nut? Sometimes you feel like one and sometimes you don't.
Take a fucking drink. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
We'll see you for part 2, everybody.